Like I told you guys, you better go on and grab your drinks. You better go on if you smoke. Go ahead and grab what you smoke. I ain't judging you, ladies and gentlemen. I can't be the judge. God is the judge. I know I like a little tobacco and a little beer, maybe some liquor sometimes. But this is chapter 2, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? This shit should have went to Hollywood. Because it's like a movie. It's like a movie. At one point in time, I looked back in my life and I said, you know what? This is like a movie. I remember even telling the story to someone. And they told me, they was like a movie. In the middle of me telling them the story, I said, I know. But this really happened. This ain't no figment of my imagination. This ain't no shit I made up. This is really what happened. Ladies and gentlemen, this is chapter 2, Demon Incoming. Okay? Now, as I discussed with you guys of everything, how I grew up, the household I grew up in, my childhood, how it was, everything was okay, right? Okay. Also, I meant to note that my mother was very talented in, what do you call it? She was a hairstylist, okay? She was very talented. And she was like literally number one in the city that I'm from. People would flock to her. And I think early on, this is when she discovered that she had entrepreneur gifts. Okay, God blessed her with the gifts of being able to be an entrepreneur. Because not only was she talented in hairstylist, but she actually had her own salon right on our patio. That's right. Right on our 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment patio. People would come to her. My mom also is a very intelligent person. She's a person that people would go to because if they needed help with something or they needed information on something, she just was the go-to girl. Okay? Very, very talented, very, very gifted. I'm not going to knock that from my mother. That's one thing I will always keep it real with you guys. I'm going to keep it real. This is how she was. And everybody is, ladies and gentlemen, everybody's still alive, okay? Because I'm seeing how she was as if everybody's deceased and nobody's here. No, we're still here. But I'm just telling you guys a story, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the past, but this is what happened, which is leading up to today. Okay. Demon incoming. So, of course, like I told you guys, I was a young child, you know, I had 2 siblings, my little brother, my older sister, and we grew up, we had our childhood, and things were good. There were some bad times, but ladies and gentlemen, that's life. You know what I'm saying? You just deal with it, you take it as it comes, and you keep moving. Okay, this is when all of a sudden it happened. Like I told you guys, my mom, you know, as a young woman, she would date from time to time. Then all of a sudden there was this one mysterious gentleman that showed up at the apartment. This person was seemed very jovial. Now that I look back, I remember very jovial, would come in, say hey to the kids, you know what I'm saying? You know, didn't know whether this person had kids or not, but I just knew that they were around. But it was just something strange about this particular scenario because this person wasn't leaving. Basically meaning this person would come from time to time and visit here and there, and every time you look out, you see their car. Which is an older car now, but back in the days, it was a newer model. And they would come visit and stay around and stay around and stay around. And I'll never forget, my interactions occurred like, you know, my mom, for example, like I say, my mom would tell me, go fold them clothes, or you need to go clean up that room or do something, right? And I would be like, ugh. And I'll never forget storming off with my head up. And this person would always mock that and be like, oh, you, because my nickname is Pooh. My nickname is Pooh. And they would always say, you know how Pooh is. When he get upset, he stick his head up to the skies and he walk to the room like, okay. But this person would always come. And me being a young child, I would always greet this person being happy to see him. Hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm not gonna say no names, but hey, hey, da 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 da. Okay, and this person would come and come and come, and if anything, my sister, being the oldest and the wisest, she would be able to feel out this person's energy. Now, from right off the bat, there was no bad vibes. She didn't have any bad vibes about this person. She was just, hey, how you doing? Whatever. My sister was very much so like standoffish. She wasn't the type of person to really open up to people. But me being the charismatic, outgoing, jovial person I was, I'm like 9 years old, I would want to say. I'm always, hey, how you doing? Hey, hey, hey. You know what I'm saying? And this person took on the role as to be as if they were like the alpha, like basically meaning like the more dominant figure in my life that would literally be almost like the presence of a father figure. This person had accomplishments, okay? This person, you could tell, had money, just from things that they were involved in, services. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you guys much as I could tell you, okay? I can't go into names and all that, but I will tell you the story descriptive as I can. Services, and that's one thing I knew, that my mother would never deal with anyone that was broke. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. That's one thing I loved about her. She was not going to settle for less than what she deserved. And she knew she was a single parent and she had kids to take care of. And if you come into the table with something. And this person came with it. Okay. But this person wasn't you're going to see them today and they're going within the next month or two. This person stuck around. Okay. Which this person was soon to become my stepfather. I will see you guys in the next chapter.